Hello and welcome to the Bachelor of Arts and Sciences at UCL. I'm Tim Jordan. I'm the Director of the Program in Arts and Sciences, and the Bachelor in Arts and Sciences is part of that. I'm also Professor of Digital Cultures, and that title indicates my own research, which is very much around the social and cultural effects of the internet and of digital technologies. So in the past, I've examined things like hacking. I've done work on gaming, and more recently done a lot of work around the digital economy and how that has developed. So things like Uber, Lyft, Airbnb, Google and Facebook and their advertising, and all those kinds of things have been a focus of the work I've done. I bring that research into my teaching, as most of us academics do, but my teaching really focuses on what is the core skill that we developed during the Bachelor in Arts and Sciences, which we tend to call BASC. So if I say BASC, I mean the Bachelor in Arts and Sciences, which is interdisciplinarity. And we are a unique or nearly unique program. There's probably only one that we know of other undergraduate program that does what we're doing, and that's based in Hong Kong. And that's because we require our students to work across not just arts and humanities and social sciences, but also the sciences. So our students have to pick two pathways from what we call cultures and another pathway, societies. They have to do one of those, but they also have to do one pathway that is either health and environment or science and engineering. And so we require that our students really not only learn about social sciences and humanities, so our students might do work in English they might do work on film, they might do work looking into cultural aspects of our society, but we also require them to look into more the scientific side of academic disciplines. And our students are able to take modules from across the university. At the same time, we run a core program that all our students have to do, which teaches about interdisciplinarity. It teaches about how, if you've got an insight from something like, say, media studies into social media, for example, how do you connect that to insights on the same phenomenon? For example, the COVID-19 pandemic, if you were looking at fake news around that, how do you connect that to the scientific studies, say the epidemiological studies on the spread of COVID-19? So we run a core program on those things as well, on interdisciplinarity. So that's the core of the BASC program. It is, as I say, unique. It offers you and the chance and also the demand to really broaden beyond a core discipline and really gain an understanding of several disciplines, but also above and beyond that, a really key and unique skill in understanding how to put those disciplines together to address the big social issues and problems of our day. It's a new term, and I hope you have a great year. It is obviously a very, as you'll probably get sick of hearing, a unique and different year. My advice in this year, really, if I was going to give advice to students to start the academic year, is really to engage. We hope to be delivering as much face-to-face teaching as we can, but there are really strong constraints on that. And so you'll undoubtedly be doing either all of your teaching remotely if you haven't returned to London, or a significant amount of your teaching will be done remotely so that we can respect COVID-19 restrictions. And when you're doing teaching remotely, the key skill is to find a way to engage and not feel too distant from it. And by that, I just mean engage with the activities that your lecturers are giving you, engage with the videos that you'll be getting, engage with the activities that are online. When there are sessions that are synchronous, that is at the same time, engage with those and look for ways in which, in a safe way, you can connect to other students to discuss your education. So there's a lot to consider this year, but I do think that if you just give some thought as you go through to how you're engaging with your education, it will help a great deal. And I hope you have a very good year.